Good morning, lovelies. Zoe Shudotsi with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today I've got a bit of a cheeky one, a little bit of a behind the scenes look. Now you guys know I've been saying for several months, I've been working on so many secret projects, and I can once again finally reveal some of the sneaky behind the scenes. What have I been working on? What is the secret project? I've been filming and working on like this really cool choose your own adventure style video for Pokemon GO Fest, which is just like such a cool initiative. There's a whole bunch of creators involved, many of which you will know, many of which you'll be like, oh my gosh, sick, they like Pokemon Go too. Like, it's such a cool like collaboration and effort to be involved with. The main thing being though, how can I participate and film this really cool like hype up video with like all these different creators if I can't leave Australia? We find a way, life finds a way. Basically, if you guys do or don't know, I physically cannot leave Australia. Australia is closed. People can come in, we just can't leave for like travel or for holiday. You can get like work exemptions, but they're really hard to get. So how did we combat this? Well, I mean, you can watch the actual Choose Your Own Adventures videos over on the Try Guys channel and find out like the whole journey to kind of like see all the different creators that are featured. We'll go into that a little bit later. But we had to improvise. We had to kind of like change up the way that I would be involved in the campaign to make it work shooting remotely, which is really cool that the team was so accommodating to make that work, to still have me be involved in the project, even though I physically couldn't get over there and film. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of bits and pieces behind the scenes here. This might be very different to the videos that you might see from Mystic 7 or from Trainer Tips. I believe they were all on set in person, you know, filming for this awesome content. I am in my very familiar space here filming at home. We started off with a quick call to Eugene from the Try Guys, going over the project details and like what we're gonna be working on, the high level stuff, the concept, all that kind of jazz. Super lovely, sweet, just absolutely wonderful person. But in order to capture, you know, some really high quality footage, we're not going to be screen recording off the phone. We do have to do like a proper take and everything to my camera, my setup that I've got, and send that off to the team so they've got like some really good footage to work with. So not only am I kind of like in charge of making sure that the shot is right, the angles are right, the lighting, the audio, the sound, all that kind of jazz is like actually happening in recording, and be like, please don't let the recording fail. I'm also on a video call with about 10 or so members of the production team. Art director, creative director, producers, the people that are involved in helping me with my lines, and you know, saying like using the correct terminology and things like that. Social media team, just like a whole bunch of, once again, why is everyone so lovely? Just incredibly sweet and encouraging people, like to help this all come together. Again, so accommodating in the fact that like I can't go there to film, but to make like the whole process be so much smoother, like so easy to like, this is exactly the specs we need, this is like the angle, like set through some like test files and things like that, making sure that, you know, I'm comfortable and happy and all that kind of jazz. So it was really like a really cool experience and full stop awesome to be a part of. But the videos are up and available to watch. I'm gonna go through, because I haven't seen like every single, like there's so many options, like there's so much that went into this campaign. Of all the different options you can choose, I haven't had a chance to go through all of them yet. They're all really fun from the ones that I've seen so far. I'm gonna link to that down below. Please go check it out. My video is a bit of an Easter egg. It's a little bit of a sneaky one, so let me know if you do find it, because you have, like, again, it's a choose your own adventure. You know, at the end, you've got a couple of different options to pick from, and then whichever video you pick at the end of that one takes you on to the, you know, the next chapter of this journey preparing you for Pokemon GO Fest. So let me know, come back here and leave a comment if you found my video or which was your favorite video from the whole campaign. Like, it's just I'm just stoked to be involved, basically. Being involved in projects like this just get me so excited for, you know, the world slowly but surely getting back to some form of normal, and, you know, being able to see and just interact and hang out with people again safely. Honestly, I'm looking forward to that. And I cannot wait for Pokemon GO Fest 2021. Excited. Again, the link for for the start of the Choose Your Own Adventure series will be in the description. Click on it, do it. Like, click on it. You can pause this video, come back to this video, because that, like, the other stuff's more exciting, basically. But click on that, check it out. But otherwise, we're going to be jumping into the rest of today's adventure. And what we're doing today is stopping procrastinating. If you look at my Pokédex, my caught versus seen Pokemon, we can clearly see someone's been delaying evolving a lot of things. There's like 40 almost things that I just have not evolved or added to the Pokédex. So I figured with Pokemon GO Fest coming up, not only do I need to get my items in order, my Pokemon storage in order, we're gonna save that for another video. But I figured now is the time to kind of like go through and evolve those things that I haven't done yet. That's kind of gonna also let me like figure out, you know, why do I have 6 Froakie here when I kind of only really need like 1 of each potentially, like, you know, 1 of each evolution. You know, evolve the spicy one, trade the other ones away, all that kind of jazz. So let's get stuck in and do some new evolutions. I've got a bunch of shiny evolutions I'd like to do too, because I kind of wanna like see what I've got and what I want to target and hunt for as well. So rather than being like, oh, I need to try and find another Pidgey, I've actually got my whole Pidgey set kind of done, like evolve 1 of each, tick them off my little checklist. Frogadier being our first little evolution here. I love the little bubble, like little bubble necklace it almost has. I think don't frogs do that, like little bubbly thing is like their eggs when they lay their eggs? Like they keep them attached to themselves sometimes, or is that a different thing? I'm gonna look into that. This one, absolute crowd favorite, I think, Greninja. I was always kind of like, yeah, it's pretty cool, but like when this thing came out, people went absolutely nuts for Greninja. Gets a lot of love. I can see why. It's a frog ninja with a big tongue, bleh, scarf. It's pretty funny. And finally got one in the Pokédex. I didn't actually realize how angular its ears, or like it's origami on its head. I didn't realize it was so triangular actually. It's pretty wild. Welcome to the family, first Greninja, the shiny for this. Stunning as well. So whenever that comes out, that's gonna be like I reckon shiny Greninja is up there with like the hype of shiny Charizard. Like people just love this thing. Next one, fairly new one. And honestly, I think possibly the best Pokemon name ever. Skrelp. Just get like all your friends together in like a quiet room and just Skrelp. Evolving into Dragalge. Whatever you'd like to make that play on word of sea dragon and algae, or algae. How do I say that word? Oh my god. I say both, depending on the different types of algae. Welcome to the world, Greg. Welcome to the world, Greg. And to match the little counterpart, let's go with a Kloitzer, pistol shrimp. There's so many like cool animal facts for these ones we're evolving. If you haven't seen or you don't know about the pistol shrimp are absolutely wild. They have this like ability to like literally like lock their claw in, and the force at which they slam their claw shut creates like this molten hot bubble, like sonic boom that just like obliterates, like concusses, you know, whatever it's eating, like little prawns or other like little sea dwelling creatures. But just like the literal force involved, like to make this genuine, I'm not being like, I know I use a lot of hyperbole, literal sonic boom with a bubble from a pistol shrimp. Wicked animal, love them. Go get them, Kloitzer. Next one is Rufflet. As always, Rufflet would like to speak to the manager. We did get so lucky as getting the hundo out of research. So I think we need to evolve this little Freedom Eagle all the way up. I feel like this would be a cool one to like have the shiny evolution for, but is that gonna happen anytime soon? Let me know in the comments actually if you guys have been so lucky. We got Rufflet in the research breakthrough for July. Have you managed to snag yourself a spicy IV one? Maybe you got a shiny one. Either way, congratulations. Or maybe you just got to add one to the Pokédex. Welcome, Braviary, the bravest bird. I feel like we saved this one for the end. Let's spice it up with a shiny evolution. Woobat into Swoobat. Walked a kilometer with this little cutie this morning. I've always recall like thinking that shiny Swoobat was kind of like the kids' arts and craft project of colors slapped together. I don't know why, but it's kind of grown on me, even though it is so obtuse. Like the hot pink. Oh, and it's one of our registered. Yay, that's awesome. Pokédex entry with the shiny. Just like the sickly sweet pink, the mint, but then also we got like this like mint choc chip like wings thing going on. We got gold head. I mean, basically like the kid hands you this drawing and you're like, that's lovely, sweetheart. What is going on with all these colors? But then it just grows on you. It's on the fridge for a while and you're just like, it's really special that they made me that drawing. That is the vibe I get from Swoobat. It's like slapped together, but there's a lot of love behind there somehow. What we need to do to finish out the family is the Alolan Rat. You can actually see here on the little, like where the shadow would be. Like I can see the preview for what the shiny looks like, even though I don't have one, but that's because I have evolved my Cantonian shiny rat. any of the Pokemon that have a variation like Galarian, Alolan, things like that, if you've evolved one of the flavors, you can actually see what it's going to look like for the other, the other region one. Oh, I didn't realize how pink Alolan Rat's shiny cheeks were. I thought it was white. That's cute. This one goes out to Trainer Tips Nick. One cute little Sandshrew. Let's evolve this little sweetie up. Sandslash. Ah, cute. God, that's so vibrant. Look at that red mohawk. Looking good, girl. Fashionable. That's just, it's so saturated. I love it. I feel like I've only ever seen these shinies on like other people's videos or like on their phone screens, but like having it in your hand. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Next up is Vullaby, and you guys can tell from just the sheer volume of candy I have for this thing. Easily, this is the thing I've hatched the most out of 12-kilometer eggs, out of the strange eggs. And for the longest time, the IVs would not cooperate. We finally got one that's a bit more spice. Let's evolve this. Have you guys evolved this yet? I feel like there's been so many things I've been putting off evolving to try and get a good IV. Then eventually I get the good IV and then I forget and then I haven't evolved anything. And then you end up like where I am with 40 things not in your Pokédex. Whoopsies. But I feel like I've got like a good little stash now of things to evolve. Keep in mind as well, I know like a lot of YouTubers focus on like, the good stats and blah, blah, blah. It really doesn't matter too much, like the IVs of your Pokemon, especially if it's just something that you really love and you want to evolve. Don't get stuck on the whole like, I need a 98 or I need 100%. In the whole grand scheme of things, the damage difference isn't like it, it's not gonna ruin the game for you sort of thing if you evolve a weaker one or whatever. There's plenty of Pokemon that I still use that are like my original 2016 Pokemon. IVs are all over the shop, still gets the job done. So if you're like sitting there with your Vullaby with enough candy and you want your Mandibuzz or whatever it is so bad, but you don't have, the spiciest, oh wow, IVs, don't worry about that too much. It's really, at the end of the day, if it's stopping you from enjoying the game, cut that out, evolve the thing. And I know that I need to be better about that as well, because there's plenty of things that I just could have had them evolve by now. Could have had them in my family, could have been taking photos of them and all that good stuff. And here's another culprit that I just, haven't gotten around to evolving before. Pawniard up into B-Sharp. I genuinely, I remember the first time seeing Pawniard and I was like, that's such a silly Pokemon. And it has grown on me so much. Just the idea of Pawniard going around and just like headbutting things in battle gives me immense joy. B-Sharp, welcome. But yeah, long story short, evolve the things you like, have a good time with the game. What happens if like B-Sharp needs a hug though? Or wants a hug? Here's another fun one, Pancham. So I did make the choice of buddying up with this one and doing all of the Catch 32 Dark-type Pokemon when that event was happening a few weeks ago, just so I would have it kind of like ready to roll when I did want to evolve. So good on past me for thinking ahead. Hot tip to you guys in the future, if you've got a little stash of Pancham and we get another Dark-type event, maybe have that equipped and kind of, do the catches then. You can always like save it for later for when you have got the candies or the resources to evolve. Welcome, friend Pangoro. Okay, I've got a couple of spicy, shiny evolutions to do, and then a couple of really nice, rare, regular ones to evolve. So I can't believe we actually got to best buddies with Sorbet so far. Sorbet is staying baby pony. We're gonna evolve up Fairy Floss into, shiny Galarian Rapidash. Such a cute little set. Thank you again, Mrs. Mime, for the raid invite on this one. I was so lucky to get the two of them. Look at that, minty fresh. I love the light up glow, the anime, like just like that. Look at that. Dude, we need to take that into AR, like into Go Snapshot. That is like lovely. And speaking of vibrant and wonderful shiny Pokemon, oh my gosh, Zigzagoon. Beautiful. We're gonna evolve our Lanoodle. I don't have a third one yet to evolve Obstagoon. I want to pick between and maybe get one for PvP would be kind of cool. I'm not gonna stress too hard about it, but God, little Lanoodle. I love it. Such a fantastic shiny, holy moly. Look at that vibrant, this is like my color palette amped up to like vibrancy mode, ultimate saturation. Do we save Axew for last or Noibat for last? Let's go Noibat first. This cheeky little Noibat that we hatched back during Fletchling Community Day down in Sydney. 98%, spicy little like first ever Noibat hatch, I'm pretty sure. Got super lucky with that. I've been putting this thing in gyms and like feeding it so many berries to get enough candies to evolve it. Let's do it, let's evolve up to Noivern. I love Noibat, but we need to commit and get everything in the Pokédex and just, you know, get it done. Beautiful, let's go. Noivern, absolute powerhouse. Look at that legend. Ooh, I like this Pokédex entry for Noivern. They fly around on moonless nights and attack careless prey. Actually, should we do like a David Attenborough kind of? The Noivern fly around on moonless nights, attacking careless prey. Nothing can beat them in battle in the dark. I'll see myself out. Okay, I know there's a few more things that I have not evolved yet, but let's keep it to the spice for this video. And let's end on a very, I've put this one off for so long. Look at this, it's been over a year. Over a year. Wait, hold on. Wait, are the dates weird on this one? Wait, no. How does... Never mind, I always forget that Pokemon Go does the America dates for whatever reason. I mean, almost a year. In August it'll be a year. So I mean, look. Whoops. But it is time to commit. It is time to evolve Axew all the way up. We got so lucky with this lucky trade. Me and Alan swapped Axews when we were lucky friends, and we both just got like really spicy Axew. So let's do it. I've got more than enough candy for this thing. Stop procrastinating. It is so rare to find in the wild. I found one in the wild, I think maybe two in the wild. I've hatched a handful, but a lot of the candies were putting Axew in gyms, getting Alan to put Axew in gyms, and just feeding berries and hoping to get that one candy from feeding the berries. Oh my gosh, look at him. I feel like Fracture is definitely like one of the cooler middle stage evolution Pokemon too. Really cool. I don't know why why am I hesitant? Do it, evolve the thing. Why am I hesitant? It's been a year, like it's time. This is the one. When I traded it, I knew it was the one that I was gonna evolve. It's been labeled for a year. What is this? Oh, there it is. Wow. Haxorus, welcome in, friend. Like I could have been using this for the last year. Like what was I doing? I know I had to get the candies, but like after that point, why was I? Here is your motivation. If you've been sitting on some evolutions to do, you can do it. You push through, you can do it. Haxorus, your head is very small, and that's fine. I feel like this is definitely one of the ones that I might like max out at some point as well. So I should probably label that as such. Like, let's just do it. Let's max that out at some point. What a little legend. Pokemon GO Fest is like 2 weekends away. Use this as your motivation. It is time to start the prepping, start the cleaning up your storage, cleaning up your items, go through and do those evolutions. If there's things that you haven't evolved yet, you can type in evolve new with no spaces. And it'll show you like any Pokemon that you haven't evolved that thing up to the next stage yet. So definitely go through, do a bit of a check, evolve that new stuff, and then we'll jump into another little prep video later on, probably this week. For taking care of your items and for your Pokemon storage and kind of like tips and tricks for how I cleanse my storage. It feels good to get some things evolved, and definitely like a lot of those things are usable, and a lot of those things are things that I've wanted to photograph in Go Snapshot for a while as well, so I need to get onto that. Please do not forget to go and check out the Try Guys video that I'm involved with. I mean, check out the whole set. I'm gonna go through and like figure out all of the different choose your own adventure options. The link will be in the description. Go check it out. I can't wait to see like how everyone's video turned out for it too. It's gonna be so cool. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you guys for making things like this possible, like making initiatives and collabs like this possible through supporting my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.